Today I'm at Wesley Mission's David Morgan Centre, keen to provide a first-hand look at some of the work that we carry out here. This is a commercial operation providing employment for people who are living with a disability and servicing a wide range of clients from across Australia. Tell us a bit more. Thanks for having us firstly, Rick, here in the studio.
Welcome to David Morgan Centre.
Yeah, I hope we haven't interrupted life here during these weeks. I hope it seems that some of the guys have enjoyed it as well.
Oh, they enjoy visitors on site, and especially when you visit, but we're very flexible, so we'll work around.
How many people are actually employed here? If you mind me asking some of the...
Here at the packaging facility, we've got 75 supported employees and about 10 able-bodied staff that act in supervisory and support roles. But we've also got some supported employees working in our cleaning and gardening crews as well. We've got another 10 there. And then 5 supported employees that work in other areas within Wesley Mission. Now,
governments don't always get it right, but I think the fact that we keep the title employees is very important, isn't it? We use the word support, and it simply means they perhaps need some assistance in getting on that road.
That's right. You hit the nail on the head with your intro in that we see that we're just a commercial enterprise and we just happen to employ people with disabilities. They do get an added level of support, but these guys are very capable employees and very good employees to have as well.
And it feels like a happy factory. I mean, I've been in some very different factories than this, you know, different kinds, you know.
No, the atmosphere here is great. The guys have a great sense of humour. They get on really well together. And just by virtue of the fact that some of them have worked together for close to 40 years.
I know, it's incredible.
It's wonderful.
Incredible when I think about it. What type of packaging do we provide for clients?
Look, we try to do whatever a customer needs us to do, but our general packaging, we do mail-outs for customers. That may include just pieces of paper, just letters, or it may include bulkier items as well. We do a lot of labelling, over-labelling of products. We do a lot of packing, obviously, a lot of point-of-sale displays for customers.
So just to get a company would deliver them here, and you guys would do the work, and they collect it at the end of the day.
That's right. So there's a few intricate details, but basically they'll drop the stuff off. We'll put everything together, so to speak, and then it'll get shipped out.
And is the work consistent?
Look, over the last 2 years, we've been very consistent. So we've been lucky enough to have a very good level of work. The guys are always busy.
Yeah, that's important. What difference does employment make to the staff here, you know?
Look, there's a number of things. Firstly, it's a meaningful and a worthwhile activity for them. So they come here to work and they know that they're achieving something. They take pride in walking into a place like Costco and seeing the work that they do on the shelves, what they put together. But it's also a social aspect as well. So there's always a danger of isolation for people with disabilities. But by coming to a centre like this, to a workplace like this, they get to develop long-lasting relationships. A lot of them take part in social groups outside of work, get together for coffee or tea after work.
And we have a chaplain that does a devotion here once a week as well.
Yeah, so the guys run their own meetings once a week, and they take control of that. And it's just like any other workplace meeting. They look after workplace health and safety in those meetings, customer feedback, all that sort of stuff. And then our chaplain, David Van Acker, will run a chapel service immediately after that.
That's fantastic, really. You've been with Wesley Mission for almost
20 years.
When's the 20 come?
20 comes up February 2020.
Yeah, sure. So I look forward to seeing that. What are some of the other areas that you've worked in prior to this?
The bulk of my work with Wesley Mission's been involved with employment services. So down in the Illawarra and up this way as well. But basically administering federal government contracts and trying to help people get into employment. But I've also dabbled in other parts of the mission along the lines of suicide prevention services, training, and a little bit in aged care.
Tell me, Rick, what you get out of this job. I mean, I really want to ask people that.
Look, I tell anyone that comes here that I've got the best job in Wesley Mission. And out of all the places that I've worked, I love this place, but it's the employees. It's really coming and seeing that they do something worthwhile, seeing that they enjoy the work and that they take pride in what they do. And it's very rare to come to a workplace and see almost everyone experience that and exhibit those sorts of personalities and traits.
And sometimes you have contact with the families as well of people.
Yeah, well, one of our long-serving employees who passed away a few years ago, his mother still comes to our chapel services every fortnight. So she gets a lot out of coming and being part of a place that was part of his life for 30 years.
So I try when I describe this place to say two things. One, first of all, it's real jobs, real factory. But secondly, it's a Christian agency trying to make a difference in people's lives. And what difference do you see?
Oh, look, I just see the compassion that each of these employees have for each other.
Yeah.
It's really great. And you see new employees that come that may be a bit reserved to start with, but they develop those friendships and they really lean on each other and they help each other and support each other through tough times.
What is it about moving people around? I mean, that's obvious to us. They don't all do the same jobs all the time.
Yeah, look, part of our responsibility is trying to give them variation in their work. So we don't want someone to sit at a table labelling for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's not good for them and it's not good for us. We like to develop their skills. So we try to rotate them on as many jobs as possible. And we go through a process each year, which is a vocational development process where we try and get them to set their goals. And someone may want to learn to use a new piece of machinery, so we do that. We try and achieve those goals with them and support them to achieve those goals. And variation and variety in work is just part of that.
Rick Lyddiard, great to have you here. Thank you for opening the doors of David Morgan Centre. Don't tell the guys we're coming back every week. We won't be here every week.
They'll expect a barbecue next time.